Welcome back. Previously, we, of course, had gone through and imported materials into our course. But what about taking what we built out and putting it into resources? Because maybe you didn't have time to build your resources and you just built things into your course as the year went on. But you say, you know what? I want to save this without having to rebuild it next year. And there's two different types of saving. So if I want to, for example, save one individual thing. So for example, let's say I just want to save this folder. I can click on the little cog here. I hit Save to Resources, and I can choose where I want to go. Notice you have a collection and then a folder. So if I go to Collection and I choose Test Collection, I can then choose to save that into a folder if I have. So I'm not going to put this one into a new folder, so I'm just going to leave that as no folder, which means it's going to create and put it at that high level. So let's just hit Save Copy so you can see this. And if I go look at Resources now, go to my Test Collection, you can see Weekly Assignments now shows up here. That's pretty cool. I can also do the same thing for individual assignments as well. So I can go ahead and click on an individual assignment, save to resources, and I can do the same thing. So I'm going to actually choose Test Collection again. I'm going to put this one in weekly assignments here. And I'm going to hit Save a Copy. And then now if I go look at resources, one of the things you'll see in my test collection, if I go to weekly assignments, you'll see it is now here as an item in that weekly assignments. But what if I want to save the entire course? I don't want to have to go through here and click and click and click and click each individual thing. That is where if we go to Options, we have Save Course. And this is really helpful because it will take everything all at once and save it. So when I click on that, you can see we get a very similar thing. So I'm going to do Test Collection again. I can choose a folder if I want to put it inside of something, but I don't have to. And what that'll do, it's actually going to create that folder with the name of the section ID. And so let's just see what that looks like. And it says Save As Folder with Resources. That's what we want. Click Submit. And it says it's currently being executed. We don't have very much here, so it should be there pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and go to Resources, go to Test Collection, and you'll see now it says Demo Course Section 1. And that is all the materials that we had in that course. So when I click on that, you'll see it looks exactly the same as what we previously had created. So this, again, is a great way to not only take that material and build it out, but then next year when I want to bring that in, I can go back to my course. So let's just say none of this exists here. So I'm just actually going to show you real quick how to delete something. So if I just go ahead and click that little cog gear here, I'm going to, delete, not save. I'm going to delete all these out here. So let's just pretend this is a brand new course, and I want to bring everything here into my course. So I'm going to add that material, so I'm going to import it from my resources, and now you see with the section 1 being here, I can actually just click that, tell it to import it, and it's going to import in everything that I have saved in that section. Now notice it saved it here as a folder, which of course is a little annoying, which means I would have to first make sure when I import that, I actually import it by clicking on the folder first, and then clicking the little checkbox. But it allows me to save all the resources, bring it in. It's a really big time saver because now you don't have to go through and manually rebuild your course every time.